demented collective.
Yeah, as the disembodied voice said.
My name is Dave, and I like to party.
My name's Devin. I like to party.
I'm Gary, and I like to party.
You guys can't party. I'm the only one who gets to party.
I can party all I want.
Okay. Hot Rod, 2007. This is our 4th attempt or something.
Yes.
With Devin, we've had issues with this
Are we
since
sure
the
it's
beginning.
recording?
It's blue there. We got the red light there.
Is the green there?
The green
Yeah, it's
here?
green
Okay,
there.
yeah, just
We
saying
have all the
because
colors.
We are good. We're good.
9 times out of 10, one of those things is...
Yeah. This is Lonely Island's first movie. The Lonely Island. Who are they? Andy Samberg, Jorma Taccone, and
The other guy.
the other guy.
Schafer?
Akiva Schafer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Schaefer.
Devin, what do you know about this movie? What's the plot? Give me a plot.
Okay, so the synopsis of the movie is that the main character, Rod, he is on a mission to save up money, $50,000, to pay for his father Frank's heart surgery. Throughout that, you see his journey
Stepfathers.
his love-hate relationship with his stepdad Frank, and his journey to get to that $50,000. It's definitely one of my favorite movies. Extremely quotable, great soundtrack. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. Directed by Akiva Schafer from The Lonely Island. He's a Saturday Night Live writer. He directed Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping,
Great film.
The Watch,
Great film.
and
That's the one with Ben Stiller and...
and the guy from the IT Crowd,
yeah.
the British
Vince Vaughn?
guy.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn. Thank you.
Vince Vaughn's in it. Yeah.
Love how I'm trying to describe him just by literally putting my arm up as high as I can.
And recently he did Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers for Disney Channel or Disney Plus, and I think Andy Samberg was in that also.
Yeah. He played Dale. The one with the red nose.
Oh, okay. Oh, I haven't seen it. I'm not sure.
Oh, I did.
It was written by Pam Brady, kind of, and she wrote Team America: World Police and South Park: Bigger, Longer, Uncut. So is that kind of humor kind of thing? But the Lonely Island guys got the original script and then kind of rewrote it and made it to their
Less
humor.
potty humor.
Well, I haven't seen the original script. I'm not sure.
I'm assuming just because if she did like I know I shouldn't assume, but Team America, World Police Force, and
Oh, well, yeah.
South Park, Big Along. So it sounds like she writes hand in hand with Matt Stone, Trey Parker.
Right. And she did stuff for the show also for South Park.
Oh man, yeah. See,
And they kind of made the movie their style, which is more random humor and just goofball humor. Who's it star, Devin?
Who's the star?
Yeah.
Andy Samberg as Rod.
That's right. Who else we got?
That's it.
That's it.
No, who plays Denise?
Bad.
Isla Fisher.
Yes.
Isla?
Or is it
Isla?
Isla?
It looks like Isla. If you know, drop it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah. Miss Fisher.
Yes.
Not Carrie.
Yes.
R.I.P.
What else has she been in? I didn't put down
another
anything.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, she's done something with
Wedding
Vince Vaughn.
Crashers.
Wedding Crashers. Yeah.
Oh, and The Internship.
That's right. Yeah. And Andy Samberg was Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Saturday Night Live. I mean, it's
That's
the Lonely
my
Island.
boy.
Everyone knows the Lonely Island guys. Jorma Taccone is Kevin Powell. He's the stepbrother of Rod. Lonely
Other
Island.
member of Lonely Island.
He was a writer for Saturday Night Live also with Akiva.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
Hell yeah.
Everyone likes Bill Hader.
Another Saturday Night alum.
And is he the one who's in, is it Barry?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
He's
The
in
serial killer HBO
I
show?
want to say, yeah, he's in Barry. He was in It
A
Chapter
ton of
2.
stuff. Yeah.
I mean,
Everything. Danny McBride as Rico.
Great character.
we got someone off screen trying to sign something. What?
Just say it. Superbad. He's a cop in Superbad.
Oh, yeah.
With
he's
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I forgot
That's
about that.
right.
Good call.
So the dad,
I
Frank,
can't spell. I'm dyslexic.
Ian McShane, is Frank Powell. He's the one who needs a new heart. Sissy Spacek is his wife and the mom of Rod and Kevin.
Ian McShane was
And she
in
was...
John Wick, and Sissy Spacek
Yeah,
was Carrie.
Ian McShane was in John Wick. That's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sissy Spacek, well known for Carrie, and then a bunch of stuff. But Ian and Sissy played a husband and wife in a movie prior to this, and I can't remember the name of it now because it's been a few weeks since we tried doing this. Will Arnett is the bad boyfriend of Denise.
And he's so good at playing characters.
He's
like
really
that.
good at being a dick.
Yeah.
He's a very versatile character. I mean, actor. I'm in between this. He plays the voice of Sweet Tooth in the Twisted Metal
Right,
series,
yeah.
and he nails that one. He also plays. I can't remember the name of the TV show, but I want to say he is like a recovering alcoholic. That if I remember right, he's a recovering alcoholic that got into a car accident that resulted in someone's death.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like, yeah,
I think I tried that.
and it's one of his more serious roles, and he was good in that one too.
And Chris Parnell is in this.
Yes,
He's Barry Pasternak.
no, probably best known for his voice acting work, I would say.
Probably. And Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah, he did do Saturday
Yeah.
Night Live. His most recent roles are mostly Cyril Figgis in Archer and Jerry in Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about Jerry. And lastly, I just want to point him out because it's Chester Tam as Richardson with the dance. That yeah, it's so great. And he was in Scream 2022.
Yep.
He was Deputy Vincent there.
Yep.
So,
Deputy Richardson.
He plays a lot of.
Deputy Richardson?
Yeah, deputy.
We'll just
mashup,
yeah,
yeah.
let's do that. That's good.
License and registration.
That'd be awesome. Let's dive into it. Devin, go ahead. Take us away.
So, 2007, this movie came out. My dad came home with this movie to my brother and I, and we thought it was going to be some stupid NASCAR movie, and we were very pleasantly surprised that it was not at all that. So, the movie starts off with Rod on his moped going into a parking lot with a bunch of little kids, and he says, "What's up, little riders?"
What's up, little riders?
He's doing little wheelies and kicking up some dirt, and he's like, "That's just a sample." And trying to get the crowd going so they can come to his big event that he's preparing for.
I'm going to use as many clips as I can in this. They can't be long because of copyright. And if I could ask someone to check on the cat real quick. Okay.
One of our
Someone.
production assistants.
All right. Thank you.
Don't put the cat's beehole in front of the, camera. We don't need beehole for B-roll.
That's right.
And the movie has an incredible soundtrack. There is a lot of Europe in this movie. We're going to start off with Europe, Danger on the Track.
Wasn't it mostly from one of their albums specifically?
Yeah, it's. I have it down at the bottom, and I can point it out later. But it's their one big album that had the Final Countdown. That song.
But
So
that
they had
song
two
is
hits.
Not on that.
They had 2 hits on this album, and Lonely Island said, "We're not using the hits. Knock out those 2 hits and use everything else."
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And that's what they did.
Final Countdown, and what was the other hit?
So we've got
Maria or Marie, something like that,
and Rock the Night. That's on here.
as a song they used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
All
No,
right.
I'm just saying I don't know what the other hit was.
I can't
Oh,
think of it
yeah.
right now.
Oh well, you know what? Kiss my grits.
Carrie is the name of the other song that they
Oh.
didn't use.
That would have been awesome with Sissy Spacek, but
Right.
I get why they didn't.
Yeah, yeah. Although
You pay less for the lesser known ones. I think it's probably royalties.
that too, yeah. Final Countdown, they probably make bank off of. Yeah.
I don't really know many other songs other than Final Countdown.
That's pretty much the only one I know from them. Yeah. That and Danger. Danger on the Track. Rico finds fireworks.
Oh yeah, well they're sitting there at the thing, and just out of nowhere, they're sitting at the hot dog place. Bill Hader's sitting there trying to hit on what's her name again?
The girl who's the burger stand girl.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
She's 0% interested in anything.
Yeah, and he's hitting on her, and she's just like, meh.
Kathy.
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 There you go.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, Rico comes out and is like, hey, gay wads, I just found some fireworks.
No, he says, "Yoo-hoo, shitheads. I just found some fireworks in the men's restroom. Would you guys like to light them off?"
This is your favorite movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Check,
so
run the quotes by me.
yeah, she'll get the quotes for
But
you.
I'm saying I could definitely see Danny McBride saying something along the lines of, "Hey, gay wads."
Yeah, I could see him doing that.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
He plays that type of character really well.
Oh yeah.
So they light them off,
Here you go.
and it is very anticlimactic. Like, practically nothing happens.
Yeah.
And so we kind of segue into the movie where we find out that Rod has to earn his stepfather's love, and they do this by a fighting match.
Oh, that's
And Rod just absolutely gets his ass handed to him by
Ultimate punch
Frank. Yes.
with the leg. It's one leg and two fists.
Yes, and his fake little
not
mustache.
the third leg, but
Nope, not the third
I love
leg.
how I got awkwardly quiet right there. Thanks, guys.
I had to check it in my head. Like, what did he say? Okay.
Yeah.
So then Rod goes outside, and then he falls into the bush where he stands up, and then he sees Denise when he's taking out the trash.
I love this line. That's coming up.
Yeah, so he makes some small talk with Denise, and they begin to part ways, and he says, "You look pretty, Denise." And she's like, "What?" And he says, "Oh, you look shitty. Good night, Denise." And walks away.
He is the definition of a adolescent, like, or someone in high school, or the kid on the playground pulling the other girl's pigtails, because he likes her.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to do it.
He's a
correctly.
man child.
Yeah.
Nope. And then it pans over to Rod back in his bedroom. He's looking at this photo of Evel Knievel in his bed, and he is so certain that that is his father.
Or the person in the photo with Evel Knievel. Is his
Yeah,
father,
oh yeah,
right?
not Evel Knievel himself. That's right. Yeah,
It's like, he was the man that did all the stunts before Evel Knievel to make sure that they were safe. And then Evel Knievel would come in and take all the glory.
There's no such thing as a safe. That's why he's a stunt. That's why he's a stunt man. It's not safe.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to test this stunt to make sure it's safe for the next person to do this stunt. Yeah, that makes...
But doesn't Kevin walk in while he's reminiscing?
Yeah.
And he's crying? Get out! And he does like a weird face.
Hey, Rod.
It's great.
Super
Oh,
animated.
I really hope I can use a bunch of clips on this and not get hit with
I would
copyright.
say Andy Samberg with his facial expressions is fairly close to Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He's
He's
Carrey
expressive.
has Hi.
Jim Carrey's got a rubber face.
That's my computer. Okay.
I'm not saying that in a
No,
or
yeah.
special guest.
He really
shrimp.
does. He was born with he's triple jointed and all this stuff, and yeah.
Yeah.
Rubbery face.
He's got the rubbery face, yeah.
Mhm. In fact, that Grinch face he does, where he does that little grin, no, that's not.
Yeah, it's all
prosthetic.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, it was creepy seeing him without the Grinch makeup.
I saw some. We're going on a
no,
tangent here of Jim
B-hole for the
Carrey.
B-roll.
Bear with us.
Yeah.
I saw some stand up of him from the 80s, and he does like slapstick in it, where he collapses and stuff on the ground, and he's fine and pops himself back up. Like, how do you do that kind of thing?
Yeah, he's a rubbery man.
He is, yeah.
Like, he's
that was when
very-
he was young, though. I mean, he's pretty old now, actually.
Still
Anywho,
amazing
we're going
actor.
off on Jim Carrey.
So fast forward to the next day.
This is
It's
awesome.
it's Rod and his crew at the pool.
Yeah.
So
Jump the pool.
yes, he's gonna jump the pool.
Doesn't someone dance here?
Yes. So we
Yeah.
get introduced to Richardson.
Get
Yeah.
out the pool, Richardson.
I might have to cut the audio on it, but I'm going to play Richardson dancing.
Yeah. So gosh, what's his name? Played by Bill Hader. He's what is his
I
name?
can't remember when the actors are that good. Like the actors, I
Dave?
usually refer to.
Dave.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Looking at Dave.
Yeah.
What's his name? And he
Dave.
said, "Get out of the pool, Richardson. You don't do anything." And Richardson says, "Oh, don't I?"
Don't die.
Pushes the and then.
And then
So
cue the
great.
music. He does his dance so confidently.
Oh,
And they're just not interested in having Richardson join his crew.
oh wow! I want a Richardson.
Yeah, I want to know someone like Richardson.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, number one cheerleader.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I want to get into an argument with someone and then just have him jump in the background and just behind you.
So,
We get our first spirit animal here.
yes, we do. The soul of the bottlenose dolphin.
Nope.
Second
Nope.
spirit animal. The first one was during the initial opening stunt. Remember?
Ooh, you're right. That was the eagle.
Yeah. Spirit of the eagle.
So we had Spirit of the Eagle on the first opening jump. that he biffs.
Yes.
And this one is the fox, totem spirit of the fox.
So he goes to...
Right?
I thought it was the
think.
bottlenose dolphin.
No, bottlenose dolphin is when he almost drowns. Spoiler alert to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So Rod goes to jump the pool on the ramp.
Uh-huh.
Gets totally soaked, and he says... He's going home, and he says, totally landed it.
And
So he walks in the house.
fun fact, Andy Samberg actually did this as himself.
We did.
Didn't use a stuntman. So he went off that ramp and went right into the water.
Because I'm pretty sure that the power of a moped to the length of your average swimming pool is not going to jump that.
No.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't know. I used to pal around with some guys down at the beach when I lived out on the coast, and we'd be hitting the mopeds. They hit like 25 miles an hour.
Oh, that's not enough.
I don't think so, because I used to swim, like, in high school, in swim team. And
That's if we were lucky, I think.
Yeah.
We were kind of whipping through parking stuff.
I mean, did he go downhill first and then up?
He did. He did go down. He drops down a hill.
Okay, so then maybe he could have gotten enough momentum, but I still don't think statistically.
Yeah, it's like 0 to 25 in like a minute. So I mean.
Okay, so yeah, that's gonna take. If anyone knows, don't try it at home. But if anyone knows, comment. Don't want to be responsible for some people trying to jump a pool on a moped or on a moped.
So Rod makes it home completely soaked in water and says he totally landed his pool jump, despite being soaked in water.
Okay.
And this is where he finds his family in the living room, and he gets informed by his mom that Frank needs the heart transplant, and it's going to cost $50,000.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
This is your movie.
It is my movie.
I'm letting you run it.
Well, so he gets the news, and he's trying to
Senor
figure out...
Cat Wrangler.
And he's trying to figure out how he is going to raise the money to do the heart transplant. And Rod says, how am I going to kick your ass if you're dead?
Yeah.
And so, I'm brain farting.
He needs to go to his quiet place.
I need to go to my quiet. Oh yeah, because
And
they're
then he
like
takes the
he's
baton and
been
smashes the lamp.
sick for a while now.
And nobody told him.
Yeah. Oh, he's been sick for a while now. We just didn't think you could handle it. I can handle it.
Yeah, that's right.
And then, there.
And then you get your inspirational music montage.
Yep.
Like from an 80s movie kind of thing.
Yes.
The one definitely seems like it was referencing was Kevin Bacon's...
Footloose.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so he's...
It's the only Footloose.
It is. Have you seen Footloose 2?
They did a sequel?
Oh, they did a sequel.
I knew they did a remake.
It's
about
Footloose
Bacon.
2 Havana Nights or something like that.
Oh. Bacon's not
I feel
in
like
it.
I have it on DVD somewhere.
But yeah, Bacon's not in it, is he?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't.
No, it's trash.
Oh, well,
That's
yeah.
why I think I have it.
That's why, people said the remake they did of Footloose was actually pretty good. I'm like, how are you going to replace Bacon? The
Right.
man's so good, his last name is Bacon.
Right.
He's
Yeah.
proof Bacon goes good with everything.
Yeah. Join us on our tangents, Devin.
I haven't seen Footloose.
Do you know who Kevin Bacon is?
What?
I know.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I've never seen it. I'm gonna be running Demented Collective now. So Rod decides he's going to gallop out into a forest, into a wooded glen, and punch dance out his rage. And he's smoking cigarettes, drinking drinks, and he's doing his thing. He's busted a move out in the forest, and then he falls. He says, "Shit!" Falls down a cliff for what seems like forever. Honestly, I wish the scene went on longer. Finally, he makes it to the bottom of the hill, lands in a bush, looks up and sees one big jump sign. And then I think that's where he gets that light bulb moment. And he's like, I'm going to do a jump to raise the money. Welcome back.
Just because we're sitting back down doesn't mean we're not still disappointed.
These are my guests on my channel.
Yeah.
This is Garrett. This is Dave.
Hi, I'm Dave. I like to party.
I'm Gary. I like to party.
No, you're Kevin.
I'm Dave.
No.
His name's literally Dave.
No. Can we take a break?
Yeah, we can take a break.
Okay, So
And we're back.
now I know who Kevin Bacon is. So
Barely.
we may proceed. Well, I can recognize him, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, kind of. Half credit. Okay,
Yeah.
anyways, back to Howard. So, Rod is working on an engine in the middle of the day with his garage door open, and he's got a hammer, and he's bang, 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 bang.
Can't even call it. He's literally just wailing on an engine.
Totally wheeling on an engine.
Abusing an engine.
Yeah.
He's like our neighbor that's in front of our
Oh,
house.
yeah.
His shirt he's wearing is awesome.
Oh, yeah, what is it?
Hulkamania.
Hulkamania, yeah. There's a lot of, like, WrestleMania stuff throughout the movie. Yeah. He's got his bandana on his head. He's totally trying to flex on Denise. Denise shows up.
Nice.
Yes, so she shows up, and he's like, bang, bang, bang. And he's like,
What up, Denise?
oh, hey, Denise, what's up? And Denise wants to get initiated into the crew.
Uh-huh.
She's asking about what the initiation process is like. And he said it's totally crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And
What's he do?
He takes his Slurpee and goes right on her cute little silver flats. And
I love how you notice your shoes.
Yeah, what the heck? Like, you could have asked me that. I don't know if she's shoes.
Well, I thought they were white.
yeah,
what?
I know her shoes, but I don't know who Kevin
You don't know who
Bacon
Kevin
is.
Bacon is. Okay.
And so he pours a Slurpee out on her shoes, and she says, Rod! And so he's like, welcome to the crew. And Rod goes to introduce Denise to the crew, and this is the famous scene, I think it's a famous scene.
Oh, absolutely.
Where everybody goes around and introduces themselves.
I'm Rod. I like to party.
Hi, I'm...
My name is Dave, and I like to party.
Yeah.
No, Dave, you don't party. I party.
Yeah. No, you're Kevin. And you don't party. Nobody parties but me.
I'm Rod. I like to party. No, you're Kevin.
Oh, it's like, my name is Kevin, and I'm the leader, or something like that. It's like, what?
And I am the stuntman.
That's Stuntman. That's what it
It
is.
was I'm Rico and I'm the stuntman or something like that. Or no, it was I'm Kevin or I'm Rod and I'm the stuntman. Or,
Yeah, he doesn't even say his name. It's I'm Rod, and I'm this. No, you're Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then Rico,
I'll try
he
to
likes
clip
to
it.
party. Nobody parties but me. And then that's shit, I forgot his name. What was his name? Bill Hader?
Dave?
God damn it. I like
It's
look at
Bill
you and I'm like,
Hader.
what's his name?
Yeah. What the heck?
And he's like, nobody parties but me and me. Sweet. And the two of them like toast together. Then they hit the reset and they do a proper introduction of everybody. And then,
Dolphin.
yes. And then
Pools are perfect for holding water, man.
yes. And they set up the exercise for lung strengthening for Rod. And so they have this outside pool. The crew is standing around the pool. Dave and Rico are standing outside the pool, and they talk about he who is destined to perish, or he who is resistant to change is destined to perish. And Rico says, hey, don't you ever tell me how to live my life again, and blast him in the face with water.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like such a like redneck thing to do, but it's like so funny.
Yeah.
It's a very Rico / Danny McBride. Danny McBride is every character he ever plays.
Yeah.
But I bet you. But it's funny, he worked on the new Halloween series.
Yeah. He was what, a producer or something like that?
Yeah.
Writer, maybe?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure like he's not like those characters. He just plays them so well. It's funny.
So Rod's about to get dunked into the pool, and he channels the spirit of the bottlenose dolphin.
Soul of the bottlenose.
Soul of the bottlenose dolphin, excuse me. And so,
Yeah.
if anything goes awry, the signal is for Rod to ring the bell.
Uh-huh.
And so they're like, okay, sounds good. So they dunk Rod in face first. They're holding him down in the water.
It's only like 5 seconds.
And Rod starts freaking out in the water, flailing around, trying to ring the bell.
Dave's sister comes in.
Oh,
and
yeah.
At this point, I'm like, dude, Bill Hader at this point has got to be in his early, like mid to late 20s.
At least.
Yeah.
And
At
then the
least.
girl that plays his sister that comes out, so Dave's got to be at least 21.
Yeah, so she comes out.
And she comes out, and that's his sister, and I'm assuming she's like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, and she gives off the perfect, like, angsty teenager kind of vibe, and she's
Mom
trying...
got you some Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I think she actually was 15 for this role.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I looked her up to see if she had done anything, and she has, but nothing big.
Okay.
Dude, like, that's the first time I've actually guessed an age and been fairly accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
I
job.
don't like to guess their ages.
Fair. And so she comes out with a plate full of like Kool-Aid or something, and
It was actually Flavor Aid. They were cheap.
Yeah.
and
Jonestown Massacre.
Dave is like, I don't want cherry. It upsets my stomach. And
No, that was Rico.
Oh yeah, and then
Hey, little girl, I don't want that cherry. It upsets my stomach. Boomhauer.
yeah,
I fucked
and
you
then
up,
so
shut
she
up.
just scoffs and rolls her eyes and goes back inside. And then they have to yoink Rod out of the pool because he just starts floating. And so Denise starts doing CPR on him. This looks like the CPR works. Rod barfs, and she's doing mouth to mouth on
Coughs up
him.
the water.
Yeah, he coughs up the water, and then
Barf is gross.
and then Kevin comes in to check on him, and Rod's like, "Did it look like we were making out?"
Kinda.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Then we get the luge.
The luge.
The street luge thing where he's lying on his back on the skateboard or whatever
We're
it
gonna
is.
all right. The safe word is whiskey.
Whiskey.
What? Why are you
What?
saying it weird? Why am I saying what way?
Yeah. 1, 2, whiskey!
Let him go.
The safe word didn't help.
That didn't help at all.
What are they supposed to do? Like run
Yeah.
over him or like?
I don't know what the heck they're supposed to do, but Rod is flying down this hill
Luge is dangerous, bro.
on his longboard or whatever, and
His
he's
luge board.
yes, and he's screaming.
Longboards are like long skateboards.
And
Young lady who doesn't know who Kevin Bacon. You know what?
Yeah.
so he's flying down this hill, screaming, "Whiskey!" Obviously, nobody's coming to his rescue because how can they? And
Right, he's flying easily, like right out the gate. You
Yeah.
know,
yeah,
30 plus miles an hour,
Yeah.
accelerating.
yeah, immediately is screaming the safe word, and he's just screwed. And so makes it to the bottom of this hill where he plows through a camper, and
Gets a little hair.
Yeah.
Rico comes in to save the day.
yes,
This
so
guy comes out.
and he's like,
"What the hell did you do?"
"My trailer, what the hell? One of you's getting your dick hole smashed."
And then Rico immediately just starts beating the shit out of this guy. I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
You're gonna bring the demons out of me! And then he takes the trash and dunks it on him. He's like, "Judo trash! God, I go to church every goddamn Sunday. You're gonna bring the demons out of me!"
He literally goes to 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, like, bam, instantly. He's just like, you know, the guy didn't even get a chance to swing a punch. Rico just comes in and just starts wailing on him like, this is exactly what I've been waiting for.
And Rico takes the guy's hat and he's like, "This is my hat now. This is totally my hat."
And then we get 2 of hearts.
Two hearts that beat as one.
And the guy's dancing.
I need you, I need you. By Stacey Q. Two of
Stacey
hearts.
Q.
Yes.
And what, like Rico's sitting there like dry humping all the other guys or something?
I don't know what Rico's doing.
All I ever see is Kevin doing his like punch dance
Yeah.
or whatever.
I swear, one of them was literally like Rico was like getting all up on like Dave or something. Like he was getting super
I'll have to
into
look.
it.
I always focus on Kevin doing his punch dance.
Yeah,
I'll have to
yeah.
look at for Rico.
So Will Arnett pulls up to the curb in his red Corvette. So you can just cut to that point.
Devin keeping us on track.
So Will Arnett pulls up to the curb in his red Corvette. Will Arnett.
Little Corvette.
And so this is Denise's boyfriend.
I love Prince.
He comes to pick her up. Rod and Denise were talking, and he. What is the boyfriend's name? Denise's boyfriend's name? I can't remember.
Will Arnett.
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Yes, Jonathan. So Jonathan pulls up to Denise, and Rod and Denise were talking, and Denise was like, "Rod, what were you going to ask me?" And he says,
Who would win in a fight, a taco or a grilled cheese?
"Yeah.
It was taco and grilled cheese, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, it's
because
taco
for
and a
some
grilled
reason I was thinking taco or burrito.
cheese. Yeah, taco and a grilled cheese.
They're both from Taco Bell. No
Grilled
one
cheese.
wins.
Yeah, so we'll find out who the victor is later.
Should be
Yeah, but
continued.
what does she say there?
I can't remember.
It's
Taco,
taco,
but
because-
only with prison rules.
Yes.
Only with prison rules.
Only with prison.
Oh, that's kind of racist. Okay. That's what
I mean-
Rod says.
It is, because what, you're going to go with the more ethnic food in America?
What
Although,
else?
would the grilled cheese be ethnic in Mexico?
What are prison rules?
No
Anything
rules.
goes. Yeah.
You got a shiv, you get the chair.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like wrestling, but real.
interesting. My vote would be the taco because it's got that hard shell. But
Wait,
That's
is,
true.
What
is
do you-
American food considered ethnic in other countries?
I would.
That's a good question. Is American
It's just
food
American
considered
food.
Yeah, grilled
ethnic in
cheese.
other countries?
It's hot
But
dogs.
I don't know.
yeah, literally, our hot
Hamburgers, grilled
dogs.
cheese,
Our
it's
food
like
is
hot
like
dog.
hot dogs, hamburgers, and steaks.
Yeah.
That's it. And usually, sometimes all three in the same meal.
But our food exists in other countries.
Yeah.
So I would say in other countries, like a grilled cheese or a burger, hot dog would be considered ethnic to them.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But
But
do
they
we
call it
just
ethnic or just American?
I don't know. I
don't
mean,
know.
ethnic does sound kind of racist. I don't want to. I don't want it to sound that way, but it's like what.
We went
I don't know.
What's their
It's-
perspective? I don't know. But my vote would be on the taco and the grilled cheese. What would you guys vote?
I'd vote taco. He's got the hard shell.
Taco, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
grilled
I vote-
cheese.
I
It's
vote grilled cheese. It's
malleable.
like classic.
it's malleable. Like it can, you know,
and
That's
the
it's,
true.
cheese can
And if
fuse
you're
back
broke-
together.
Viscous.
yes, viscous. It's a viscous material.
But if you're broke, you get the cheap bread and the
Yeah.
Yeah, some
American
government
sliced cheese.
some government
That's-
cheese and you're sitting pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is really like, I mean, like, have you seen how stringy it gets? Like, you know, you cut in half and then it's like, and somehow, even if you cut it
Ropey.
clean in half,
Well, you know they
it's
use
still
fakes.
like split.
You know they add
Viscous and
glue
ropey.
for the commercials.
No way.
Not even in IRL, I've had that happen to me. It's like cut and then somehow it's like,
But in commercials, they add glue to the cheese to make it
Oh,
super.
that just looks so
stringy.
good though.
but I mean, like, it's done that to me. I swear, it's like part symbiote or something.
Commercials are a lie.
So we're a
Exactly.
Food Network
They
channel now.
they use
So
motor
Welcome
oil
to
for syrup.
Demented, Dangerous Morning.
So grilled cheese versus taco. Who would you think would win? Put it in the
yeah,
comments.
let me know who would win.
Yes.
The burrito who'd come in
Or let her
afterwards
know.
and
She asked.
destroy it all.
Yeah. Let me know.
The burrito's not included in this. It's
Yeah.
grilled cheese
No,
and
but the
taco.
burrito just jumps in.
Yeah, that's like taco's sidekick. That's
Yeah.
like the Robin to the taco's Batman. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not talking about that. Okay, so anyways, so
Guac.
they get asked to go on a double date. So Rod and Kathy, because Rod
I'm
did I
just
skip something?
green.
No, no,
with
you're
rage.
there. Yeah.
Okay, so Jonathan invites Rod to go on a double date because
Rod's doing the thing with Kathy at the diner though, and he's like, "Oh, Kathy,
yeah,
ah,"
yeah. Oh, that's so good.
and he improvised the whole thing there.
Oh.
It was all improvised.
Oh, and
Yeah,
that
of
was so
course.
good. So Rod makes it out to look like he's dating Kathy
Or
at
going
the
on a date with Kathy.
Right.
the Burger Shack or whatever the place is that they frequent. And so so Jonathan was like, "Oh, we should totally go out sometime." And so Jonathan invites Rod to go out on a double date with himself, Denise, Rod, and Kathy. And so they go out to this restaurant, and Denise and Jonathan are there on one side of the table, and Rod is on the other, waiting for Kathy. And Jonathan is being a total douche, and he
And
said,
he-
"Looks like you got stood up."
Huh. And then it's just like, oh, you guys ready to order? And Denise is like, actually, we're waiting for someone. And Jonathan's like, yeah, 3 flaming Dr. Peppers right out the gate. Which I just want to point out, I don't think those were flaming Dr. Peppers. Where was the fire?
It's true.
And then the order comes to the table, and then he drinks it, and he says, "There's a flamer," or he says, "There's a flavor." I get them mixed up, and like I recently heard it different.
Okay.
He's like, "There's a flamer," or "There's a flavor." I can't remember
Or
which it
there's
is.
the
but-
flavor.
yeah, like I heard it for so
Oh,
long one
because
way, and then I
immediate-
recently heard it the other way.
afterwards, who was the guy he talks to? It's like,
Sully, you chode, and then
So
he-
you chode.
yeah, and then so he sees his BFF.
Chode. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that in 20 years.
Yeah, so he calls him a chode, and he stands up and he leaves Denise and Rod at the
great.
table.
we should bring that back. Just so you
For
have
real,
Sue
we
friend.
should.
Yeah.
Chode.
Christian, you chode!
We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Hey.
There's
a chode.
Isn't that the mandala effect when you hear it one way, but it's the other way?
Yeah.
Like, Luke, I am
So
your
it's getting
father.
ya.
Yeah, it really is. It's getting me. So, Jonathan
Mandela.
Mandala?
Mandala.
Mandela.
Oh my god.
You
the
said
new
Mandela.
Mandela
You know
effect
when
is now the
those stupid
Mandala
sayings,
effect.
I get those mixed up too. But anyway, so Jonathan stands up, leaves the table, goes to hang out with his friend and shoot the shit with his friend, leaving Denise and Rod at the table. And they kind of have a little bit of a heart-to-heart at the table, where Jonathan shares the loss of his his dad. Shows him the
Jonathan
photo.
does?
No, Rod.
He
Rod
just
does.
jumps back in. Yeah, my dad died. Sticking
No.
a dildo in his D-hole.
So Jonathan is not in the picture. It is Rod and Denise, and they have the heart-to-heart, and Rod shares that he has lost his dad, and the way he describes it is really funny. Do you remember how he... describes
Yeah,
the
the
death of his
handlebars went through his face.
Oh yeah, it's super
Exploding his-
graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skull at the back of his head.
Yeah.
He died instantly
The next day.
the next day.
The
Yeah.
next day.
Yeah, so good. And so Denise, being the sweetheart that she is, was like very sympathetic towards him. I don't remember what happens next after they have their little
Stuntman for hire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to step up our game to get the to rescue. Oh, excuse me, to rescue my dad.
Dang.
Stuntman for hire. I'm pretty sure literally that's the exact line in the movie too. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Totally landed it.
So he's doing stuff at so he lights himself on fire at a kid's party.
Oh yeah, so
Gets
he's
hit with a washing machine or dryer or something. A heavy appliance.
he's all wrapped up in like mattresses.
And he goes into a barrel full of water. And Rico can't find the key, so he shoots the lock at a kid's party. He opens fire.
Ah, and then Dave found it.
And here's your F-bomb for the PG-13.
Yes, yes. And so Rod comes up to the mom who's hosting the party for the child, and
So fast. Get the fuck off my porch.
the mom says, "Oh, what is she?"
You're a fucking
Get the
terror.
fuck off my
Get
porch.
the fuck off my porch.
Yeah.
Which this was after the certain point. I want to say it was like 80s, 90s when they like cracked down, and in order for a movie to get an R rating, one of the things that gave it an automatic R rating was dropping the F bomb even once.
They get slack now. You get one F-bomb.
Yeah.
If it's not in a sexual manner or one other reason I can't remember what it was.
The only reason I know that is because there's a film, I need to find it again, where it cuts in the middle of the movie, and the guy says, according to the MPAA, in order for a movie to be R-rated, they go down a list, and then one of them is, or they use the F word. So from us to the viewers, go fuck yourselves. And then it plays the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyhow,
Well,
Okay.
we love our viewers. We would never say that. Unless
then-
Kanye West is watching.
I think we moved to Denise and Rod doing Tai Chi.
Actually, I don't have any notes on that, so
Oh, and she does the make a man crap himself move on him.
yes. And he is not ready for that.
I don't know what's happening here.
And so
There you go.
Denise tells Rod he is not ready for that move.
Okay.
And so he's like, okay, we can cut the kitty shit, or you can just tell me the move that makes a man crap himself. And she said, no, you're not ready for that. So they continue to do their little stretches. And she does show him the move. But,
Yeah, she does. She does it on him.
And he was like, okay, that didn't work, but it's
And
really kind of
He
you.
kind of waddles off.
Yeah. He waddles away and hops on
He
his own
wants to
moped.
see it, Rod.
Yeah, and then he leaves.
Let's hand out some flyers.
Yes, so Richardson is handing out flyers all over the town. He's dancing,
Throwing them.
making them rain, stapling them to the phone posts.
Same phone post.
Yeah, so there's a ton on one phone post, and he is,
He's
just,
busting it. I love Richardson.
yeah, Richardson's amazing. He is putting out all the flyers for the movie that Kevin is putting together for Rod as a promotional for the big stunt to do the big jump at the end of the movie so he can hit that $50,000 where he jumps 15 buses, one more than Evel Knievel did.
That's right.
Yeah, and somehow he also broke the fourth wall. Or not even broke the fourth
We
wall.
talked
What's
about
that
this.
other thing called?
It's not for a ball.
Self-referent.
No, sort of, yeah, because he somehow implemented himself into Kevin's videos. And even Kevin's like, what the hell? Because Richardson's like, in his
Oh, yeah.
videos.
Oh yeah, so that was a fun little segue. So fast forward to the movie theater where Kevin is playing the movie for everybody who decides to show up, and so it's really trying to gas up Rod. It's supposed to be a promotional for the big event that's going on, and so the way Kevin does it and the way that it is perceived is that it is a complete embarrassment for Rod, and
The guy calling him what a moron.
Yeah.
And then we're all laughing at Rod. They specifically say
Like-
that.
Oh, I
I love that.
like this scene is the definition of social anxiety.
It's
You know,
beautiful.
social anxiety is just conspiracy theories about yourself.
Yeah. And so Dave's in the corner, and he's drinking something out of a brown paper bag, talking to some probably underage girls, and he's having a great time. And he's just not even paying attention to the fact that Rod is completely embarrassed. But everybody starts laughing at Rod. Rod is starting to pick up on the fact that this is really embarrassing for him, and he's really starting to take it to heart. And he tells Kevin, shut the music off, or shut the movie off.
Yeah.
Shut the movie off.
Shut it down!
Yeah, and Kevin's like, I don't know what to do. Like, we're going. And so Rod goes up to, what do you call that room in the movie?
Projector.
The projection room. And he picks up the movie projector and just slams it into the wall. And
he throws it out the window.
He throws it out the window.
That thing has got to be fairly hefty.
Yeah, and the guy who's working at the movie theater is like, what the hell? Like,
What are you doing?
what's going on? I thought this was going well. Everybody was laughing. And then Rod just comes up there and throws it out the window. And so he's pissed. And then so Rod goes down and gives Kevin shit. And he's like, you're just mad because you're short. I'm not short. And they start fighting outside. And so eventually the cops get called. The cops show up in the parking lot to a fight of Rod and Kevin. And when the cops show up, Rod is like, what do you want? To the cops.
Uh-huh.
And so, obviously, that's not what you say to the cops when they show up to you fighting with somebody. They confiscate the money. And
because the projector went through the window glass, or the front windshield of a car, which I just want to point out. That means this dude has some pretty impressive strength, because he not only did he threw it through the windshield, I mean, yes,
Well, this would have been second story.
Yeah,
also.
But that projector's pretty hefty, and those windshields do take quite a bit of beating. Trust me, I tried.
So we got it out of the
as
theater
a child
and into a car and damaged the car. So the cops show up, break up the fight, and the cops confiscate all the money that Rod and his crew have earned.
Better than jail
Well, he gives it to the
time.
guy. He puts it on the trunk of the guy whose car he broke.
Yeah, so he's
plus the projector, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's surrendering to that. That's all the earnings from all the stunts
It's
they've
like
done.
$5,000 or something.
Yeah, so 5,000 out of the 50.
It was enough to do pay the money for the jump.
Yeah.
To do the jump.
So there they go. They've lost the $5,000 out of the $50,000 that they need to do the big jump, and so now they are back at square one. Jeff comes home from his little outing with trying to kick Kevin's ass from the movie, and his mom tells him the truth about his dad.
Mm-hmm.
So Rod gets informed that his dad was not a stuntman. He was just a cashier who choked on pie.
He died choking on some pie.
Don't let your
What,
dad
for
eat
like
pie.
Nope.
a pie eating contest or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and so Rod is like, what?
What?
Yeah, he was in absolute disbelief, and so this kind of a pivotal moment where Rod is just questioning everything.
He goes straight laced now.
Yeah.
Mostly. You see his shopping cart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His shopping cart's loaded with booze.
Yeah, so Rod, the next day, I assume, puts on a nice little button-up, does his hair all nice, parted down the middle, gelled back, goes to the supermarket, and he's pushing around a cart full of several liquor bottles.
It's
And he's
filled to the brim,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he still grabs another one and puts it in there.
Yep,
and he's too legit.
he's too legit to quit.
With the hand movement. She knows the hand movements.
Yeah, I do.
But I'm not legit.
And therefore I must quit.
I must quit.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Yeah, thanks.
You know this, but you don't know Kevin Bacon is.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
This is where I channeled my brain energy
All right.
into the
Yeah.
too legit to quit.
That's fine. Hey.
She's hot.
So
It makes up for it.
Rod
And she's got
leaves-
great taste in music.
Thanks. Rod leaves the supermarket with a cart full of booze, and he is going to cross the street. Boom! He gets plowed by a car,
Yeah.
which I assume is
I'm pretty sure it's Rico. That's his
Yeah.
van.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I assume is driven by Rico, and Rod just
You're
gets
still a
absolutely plowed.
stunt man.
Yeah.
Now Dave calls Rod and needs a ride to the hospital.
Yeah.
And
So
he's
it's
got
it's the middle of the night, right?
middle of the night, yeah. And he tells him the story. He's got this chunk of metal in his face.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Rod.
Yeah.
Ah!
So Derek from work
Hey,
gave
how you
Dave
doing?
acid. And Derek from work is Akiva, the director. Akiva Schafer.
And Dave's
And he does the slide off.
Yeah.
Kinda
Puts
thing.
on a
That's
top
little
hat,
bit. It's
got this
awesome.
like some
acid,
Heelys or
but I
something.
can't do
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And he just glides off when he's moving around town on his little banana board, and he's working on his bench grinder, and a piece of metal flew up and hit him right in the eye.
Yeah.
And
Right in the eye. Oh, yeah, you said it just like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right
so
in the eye.
that kind of leads him to now, and so Rod's like, all right, whatever, so I'll come and get you. Rod comes and picks up Dave. Dave's outside sitting on his suitcase, just air drumming to who knows what. So Rod picks up Dave. Dave gets in the car, and he's like, balls, man!
Hey, how you doing? Like right afterwards, just all nonchalant after they scream at each other.
Yeah, super nonchalant. And
I love Dave.
Yeah, and Rod's like,
Hey, thanks.
what the heck happened to you? Let me see. What exactly?
He takes him to the hospital, and he's like fighting the hospital guys off until he gets in, kind of thing.
Get him to calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like,
Points to the trash can. Hospital? Trash can.
thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
And they drive away. So that's that.
Rod apologizes to Kevin, and then we get cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Beans.
Beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
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 Cool.
Beans.
This I don't think I can use the audio on this because it's an actual song that Lonely Island copyrighted. So I probably can't use it.
Oh, fuck.
But it's fantastic. They probably have a clip up on YouTube if you ever want to see it.
If you know, you know. Cool beans.
If you know, you know. It's cool beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
If
Cool
not, go fuck yourself.
Did I get a client to say that? You remember?
Yes, I do remember.
What?
Cool beans. You had to be there.
Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at? After the cool beans.
Cool.
I'm getting left out here.
That's all I'm thinking about.
Depressed.
Stop. All right, so we are approaching the end stretch of the movie where the ramp is assembled for Rod to jump the 15 buses. One
Because
more
the
than we
AM
can
radio station exclusively.
Yes.
Yes,
Who's
he's
that guy?
sponsoring it.
Chris Parnell.
Chris Parnell, Barry Pasternak, or something like that.
Yes, and so he has that tattoo on his stomach where he's
Of
like,
Calvin pissing.
yes.
Of a, what was it, like a capricious little rascal. or
Right, they
something.
couldn't say Calvin because it's copyrighted. So
And it's clearly someone who looks like Calvin, who had sex the night before, so he's got a little bit of residue stuck in his stream, pissing on TV and FM radio, and out of here floating away, and safety is the AM radio. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
it's on a little
Yeah.
magic carpet.
A little magic carpet.
And AM radio is sitting safely dry in the middle.
He calls Denise to let her know that he's going to be doing the jump. Jonathan takes the message.
Yeah, as he's looking through some like super sexual magazine at home, he's like, yeah, big jump, whatever.
And he's faking writing.
Yeah, Rod.
You're not actually faking writing this, right? You're actually writing.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah,
writing
totally,
it.
Totally.
Rod, big jump.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Doesn't give it to Denise.
Yeah.
To do nice.
Frank has a week to live.
Mm-hmm.
And the medic's leaving the house. One says, I give the old man a week. That's really inconsiderate, Bob, the other friend, the other paramedic.
How else is Rod supposed to know?
And
Or
Rod's
the
walking
viewers. It's convenient to the movie plot, man.
Man. Day of the jump. Inspirational montage.
Oh, yes.
Oh, this is where they're walking in, and it's John Farnham. You're the voice.
Yes. So, a freaking riot bursts out, basically.
Well, everyone is being very supportive, like walking behind the guys.
Yes, it's this
Singing
vigilant
and
moment.
stuff.
You're the voice, try and understand it. You're the voice, try and make it real. And then shit just takes a turn. People are throwing TVs through
Bagpipes
glass.
are playing. I almost get
Bagpipes.
stabbed in the face with the top of a pan.
There's a lady who gets knocked out of her wheelchair.
Yeah,
all
people,
this stuff. Yeah.
people are making out on the
hoods-
car.
yeah.
Yeah, there's fire ablaze, and like shit just takes a complete left field. Like everything goes to hell. There's a riot basically
They
going
run
on.
away, and they're like, "Dude, who's responsible for that?" And out of nowhere, Rico magically produces a TV.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's holding this TV, and he's like, "It's a shame people would just totally take advantage of a situation."
Yeah.
As he's holding the TV,
It makes you
taking
wonder,
advantage of the situation.
Did he run back, grab the TV, and then
Who
come
knows?
back? Or like, where
It's
did
Rico,
he get
man.
that
You
TV
never know.
from?
Sure.
Does he have a magic pocket? Does he have like a bag of holding sewn into his
I
pocket?
hope so.
He very well could. He seems like the type.
Now,
I would
Jonathan
love that.
and has Denise in the car. And
Yeah.
Jonathan is going to get some dong bags
To knock boots later.
to knock boots later.
So, I fucking
Denise-
love Will Arnett.
Here's about the jump on the radio.
Oh yeah,
Denise
big deal,
takes
big
off.
jump.
Babe, wait.
Babe!
Babe!
Wait, babe,
My audio's
babe,
going like way into the red on that one.
babe. babe!
She does it again and then did you notice that freaking Denise just randomly gets into some random person's vehicle and is like, this is like, yeah, just take me to this jump site or whatever. But this person could have been like, hey, that ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna make you wear a red dress with a hood.
What?
You know.
It puts the lotion on his skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Actually, get that reference.
Hey, we got a movie she saw. All
I-
right.
yes,
Would
yes.
you fuck me?
Which one is
I'd
it?
Fuck me.
It is Joe Dirt.
No. Joe Dirt took it from a different movie.
Oh, I know Joe Dirt.
You guys, this is what we got to deal with. She doesn't know who Kevin Bacon is. She doesn't know that reference for the lotion on the skin. Silence of the Lambs.
I actually have seen that.
And you don't know that reference? Okay. Well, at least you've seen it. Okay, we're good there. You've seen
Well,
it.
in her defense, she knew about the Scotty Doesn't Know song, but didn't know
I didn't know.
the Euro Trip, or had never seen Euro Trip.
How'd you know the song? It's
I
not like
knew
it was
the
a
Weird,
radio hit.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew the song, but I didn't know it was from the movie.
They didn't play it on the radio.
I know. I don't always listen to the radio.
How do you...
Okay. Oh, okay. Sure.
I'm marrying this lady.
Yeah. Yeah, they're engaged. This movie man over here, and then
Movie illiterate over
movie
here.
illiterate. Opposites attract. That's what they say.
I need a
Okay,
moment.
so let's get back on track. All right, Devin. The
Okay.
crew got Rod a new jumpsuit and a motorcycle.
They sure did. So he has a nice, dapper little suit. He's got a nice new moped, and they got all the buses lined up. They got the ramps ready to go.
Let me point something out real quick. The crew, they're wearing Rod Racing red shirts, and these are copies of the movie Rad from 1986, from the BMX movie Rad. And it would have said Rad Racing in the same font in that movie. So they totally copied it, and they did it on purpose. It was an homage to Rad. If you have seen Rad, you know Rad, and you like Rad. I'm sure.
back.
Well, as you probably figured, I haven't seen it. So,
You have. No, I'm sure you have it.
So Rod gets ready to do this big jump. Oh, wait, no. It was Rico gave him a rock.
Yeah, that's right.
They
yeah.
all gave him something, and Rico's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you can have this rock.
Yeah.
To symbolize all my hard work. Yeah, you can pretty much just throw it.
Yeah, that's super great.
Cool. Denise arrives.
Yes.
Does a huge open mouth kiss.
It was like...
Right.
And so he's ready to go for the jump. I guess as ready as he can be. I don't think he's practiced this.
No, he hasn't.
No.
Yeah, no. Hasn't practiced it. So, he's got his nice new suit. He's got the moped. He's got his helmet. He's got a nice new mustache. He also got a nice new mustache.
That's true.
Slaps that mustache on, and he channels all of the souls of the bottlenose. Wait,
The
all of
animal kingdom.
Yes, all of the souls of the animal kingdom.
Including a few he hadn't referenced
Eagle.
yet.
Bottlenose dolphin.
Fox.
Fox. House cat.
Octopus. And then house cat.
Yes. Yes. Starts revving it up, and it's go time, man.
Yeah.
He is making the jump.
Uh-huh.
Revving it up, takes a jump, it's midair, giving everybody a thumbs up. Things are going great.
Uh-huh.
And he's not even.
And as he's giving the thumbs up, the bike is going down below because he let go or
And
something.
they're
Yes.
like, no.
Yes. He has let go of the moped. Moped's doing its own
Why are
thing.
they telling him to, like, stop? Like, dude.
Well, it's like, this is no good. This is not good. Like what you're doing.
Yes.
At that point, well, it's probably best just like, yeah, realistically speaking.
Try to land it. Don't break
At
bones.
that point, I would just be like, yeah, it's going great,
Yep.
trying, because if he lands and he's not
But
not
that's
consciously aware of it, he's less likely to break a bone.
But that's kind of like what happens, though. So he separates from the moped, eats it.
Oh, that's a motorcycle this time.
And no one sees stuntmen to see them make the jump. From a personal note, I'd rather go see him biff it.
No, it's like the same reason a lot of people, I'm sure,
It's-
watch NASCAR.
it's like a blood
they wanna
sport
watch the
kind of thing.
accidents.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like this. It's like boxing versus MMA. You watch two guys. Well, it's like
Daredevils.
MMA. Yeah,
Yeah.
you watch it because of the freaking.
There's going to be blood on that floor, yeah.
There will be blood.
Yeah, that's true.
So Rod completely eats it as he has separated from his vehicle, and
He dies.
yeah, like he goes into this like heavenly state, as what it appears, and
Yeah.
he has lost consciousness, and he's wearing all white. He's in this all white area, and he looks up and he sees the grilled cheese and the taco.
They're fighting.
He's like, "Oh, here we go!"
Yeah.
So it's the grilled cheese and the taco, and they are brawling. So they're trying to kick each other's ass.
And then who wins?
The taco.
The taco wins.
The taco
Yeah.
wins. So I told you guys.
She was right. Denise was right.
Told you.
Denise was right.
Yeah.
I still stand by my previous statement.
And then Denise does something like she says something. Hey, come back to me, Rod, or does she kiss him or something like that?
Rod, come back. I think she says something to him.
Says something to him, and he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this where he comes back and he says, "Hooba stank"?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hooba stink,
Yeah.
and that's an inside joke with Lonely Island.
Oh my god. That's
Apparently,
great.
they would use that as fake cuss words or something.
Oh,
Hooba stink,
like in the
something
visit.
like that.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
Mariah Carey.
So as Rod is trying to stand up, he's staggering. And
Crowd's cheering.
the crowd's cheering him on. The numbers are paused as far as like how much they've made, and it's really close to $50,000. The numbers are slowly turning, getting closer and closer to $50,000.
Well, then he stands up and it explodes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, as soon as he gets to the top of the stand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the jump.
And they have made the $50,000 that they needed for
Frank's
heart.
conveniently priced surgery.
Yes.
Is what they say.
Yes. So
And I think I looked it up, and it costs more than a couple $100,000 for the heart surgery
Okay.
for a replacement or something like that. Yeah.
I absolutely believe that.
Yeah.
So they have achieved the goal. Frank can get his conveniently priced heart surgery. Then we fast
And the
forward.
whole point of doing this was so he could fight him and beat him.
Yes. So we fast forward to 6 months later after Frank has got the operation, and it is go time. It is time for Rod to
And
finally kick Frank's ass.
As it turns out, Frank's stronger than ever.
Or Rod
according
has stepped
to-
up a bit.
Well, according to Kevin, he's like, dude, are you sure you want to do this? Like, apparently he's
yeah.
stronger than ever.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rod lands the ultimate punch.
Yes.
Without
Pummels-
saying ultimate punch this time.
Yes. They get pummeled through a wall. They're out in the yard.
Beaten with bricks, like hitting
Yes.
each
Oh,
other.
it goes like...
It's awesome.
Yes. I think one of the two, like, grabs the hand, puts the hand on the grill because they're outside grilling. They go through the fence. They're just tumbling through the whole
Chris
neighborhood.
Parnell asked Sissy Spacek, like, oh my god, should we stop? And she's like, oh no, just like...
Just let them go. They're fine.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
fine.
they're fine.
Whatever. And so they're kicking each other's ass. And then finally, Rod gets Frank up against a car. Who knows how far down the neighborhood? Obviously not any of their cars.
Right.
He's down the neighborhood, and Rod has Frank's arm, and he's like got him pinned behind him. What happened to your shirt?
You finally noticed.
He's got him pinned behind and pinned him up against the shirt. And he's like,
What is he doing? What's wrong with you?
I don't know how he did that. But Rod has Frank up against the car, pinned up against the car, got his hand behind him, and
You know the moves of the movie, okay?
and Rod says, "Say I'm a man.
You're a man.
Say it again."
You're a man.
It's turning into some
Son.
weird fetish video.
And then I think Rod
He's
like,
got his shirt up. He's got his... Okay, I don't know what you guys are into, but all right.
and then Rod like spins Frank around, and he hits him with the "shit your pants move," and
Crappy pants.
She just
punch.
punched me in my kidney slightly.
yeah, hits him with the move, and then what does Frank say?
What does Frank say?
You gotta be kidding
That's what
me.
it is. And then it ends. And that
Yeah.
ends. Unless you watch to the very end,
And
after the
Moped,
credits,
yeah.
there is a scene of Rod bowing to his moped in a sunset.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's talk about the moment where Rod is out by the lake and there's this random old man like helping him put on sunscreen.
I think it was straight up like
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
like
nobody
oil.
says anything.
It was oil.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
for,
it's just...
for
Nobody
bodybuilding.
says
Yeah,
anything
it could have
about
been
it.
sunscreen or oil, whatever. There's some old guy
Just lubing him up.
lubing him up, and nobody, it's not even referenced.
Rod is literally just sitting as he's doing
Just
it. He
basking
doesn't
in
even
it.
say anything. He just gives concerned looks, but he keeps doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Just saying, if that happened to me, I'd be like, "Whoa, dude!
Now,
What are you
real
doing?
quick, the band that's playing at the jump, what band was that?
Oh.
Do you remember?
Queens of the Stone Age."
Queens of the
Yes.
Stone Age.
I almost
And they
said
were just
Queens
wearing
Rock.
wigs and having fun kind of
The
thing.
face of a dove. Yeah.
And then this is the same. Have you seen Dirty Work? Have you seen Dirty? It's
Yes.
the same plot.
You know I haven't.
I know you
It's
have. 1998, Dirty
he's
Work.
Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald. It was directed by Bob Saget. Both films are centered around an unsuccessful young man attempting to raise $50,000 for his father, a cranky Xboxer, to have a heart transplant. Same plot.
Literally, same plot.
It's just a different way of them coming around and getting $50K.
And both films, honestly, actually great. Fantastic films.
I love Dirty Work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with...
I love Norm Macdonald.
Oh, yeah, same R.I.P.
Yeah.
Along with Chris Farley.
He's in it, too. He gets his nose bitten off by a...
At least I didn't have my nose bitten by a Singaporean hooker.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
And then he gets it re-bit off.
You got to see it. It's funny. It's a
watch
funny
that
movie.
later. Oh, it's fantastic. If you like Hot Rod, you'll love
But
Dirty Works.
Out of a 10, though, I think I know where Devin stands. Garrett, where do you stand?
I can't remember what I wrote down. I want to say, I think I said 8.
An 8. Okay. And so...
Great soundtrack. Great, it's funny.
And on a comedy level.
Oh, yeah. Comedy.
I'll agree with you. I'll go with 8.
Especially, it's
Soundtrack's great. Comedy's great. The story's fine. The length is good.
You can have just as much fun, like, no matter what age group this is, like kids to adults. Like, it's got...
It's PG-13. You can have your family watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, especially, like, if you watch it with your, your family and the kids, it's like, and then it's like, get the fuck off my lawn. The kids be like...
Yeah, they get their little F word, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Devin?
I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. And
I knew it was coming.
and they all knew it. I mean, came out 17 years ago. It's still extremely quotable. Like, my household and I, we still quote it to this day.
And you also have a strong family connection to it.
Yeah, I have a strong family connection to it.
I
so
have movies like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of nostalgia associated with it. The soundtrack is amazing. Lonely Island is still, like, a great band. Andy Samberg, also incredible.
Would you mind? Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a wholesome family movie. Like, it's a feel-good movie. A family movie, I would say, it's applicable
cast.
to... Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's applicable to all
And
ages.
they've gone
which
on
is
to
nice.
be big.
Yeah, so it's seriously one of my favorite movies. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. I don't think there's anything that could be improved on this movie. Hands down, one of my favorites, absolutely.
It is a top comedy for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easily I'd say top 10 if we were to do a film series.
If we're going to talk past 20 years, 24 years, back to 2000, this is definitely top 5.
Oh yeah,
It's up there.
Easy.
I mean, yeah.
And I watch this over and over again, and it's still just as funny every single time. Like it
Yeah, I laughed when I watched it. I've seen it multiple
It's
times.
just one of those films where you can watch over and over again.
It does
and still
not.
have a great time.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just it does
you'll
not
know
go-
it's coming, but you might see something. Oh, I missed that last time I watched it, and it's funny.
It's like the watching it, and there was I forgot to mention this, like how he has like the duct tape, like there was a duck and tape like picture in the background of his room.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
right. Yeah,
hey,
yeah. If you start looking in the background, yeah, you're gonna see stuff. Yeah, it's
yeah,
true.
it's like it's a fun little movie.
So, that was Hot Rod from 2007, Lonely Island's first movie. I guess that's it. I don't know what we're doing next week. We do have another movie to review with Devin.
And if you guys have a movie
know
that you'd like us to review, please comment. Maybe we'll start.
let us
posting.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe with
Because
something.
there's
with Kevin Bacon.
actually someone commented about 2 movies ago, and that's where I got one of our upcoming movies that we're gonna do. We've talked about it a little bit, but I don't want to say the name yet. But that's where I'm getting the idea from.
Yeah.
So if you want to throw some movies down there, let us know what might be interesting to you. Let us know,
We'll add it to the list. Yeah.
and I guess that'll wrap us up.
Yeah. And as always, stay demented.